Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be creating my go-to smoky eye eyeliner makeup look. So if you want to see how you can recreate that, then carry on watching. All the products that I'm using I'll let you know throughout the video, but I will also put it in the description below, so if you want to go back and check anything then it will all be there for you. So I'm just going to get my hair out of the way. And we're going to start off with eyes. I'm just using the PLouise base. This is in the shade Rumour 2. And I'm just going to use a concealer brush from Real Techniques. This is 072. This stuff blends out really nicely as well, so you don't have to put too much work in, which is always nice. If I was going to use a concealer as a base, I would usually powder afterwards, but with the PLouise base you don't have to do that, so you can go straight in with eyeshadow, which is very handy. I'm going to use this eyeshadow palette. I'm not sure if Revolution still do it, but it's a very good one because as you can see it has lots of colours in it. My lid is broken, so you'll have to excuse that. It's got lots of colours in it. It's the Revolution 196 colour palette. I'm going to go in with this brown shade here, and I'm gonna run that along my crease and outer corner. This will kind of just work as like your transition colour and help everything else blend out nicely together. You want to try and avoid this part. It doesn't matter if a little bit goes on it, but try not to put it directly on that part of your eyelid. And the brush I'm using is from Morphe, but I don't actually know what the number is, which one it is, but it's just a fluffy blending brush. So once you've got that on, you want to go in with an eyeliner. I'm using the Control Freak one from MUA. Really good because it's very budget friendly and it also lasts really well. Sometimes these kind of ones dry out, but I've had this for a couple of months now and it's still going strong. I'm going to look straight forward at my mirror and I'm just going to do a little wing from there and then bring it back in. And then fill in that little shape that you've just made. And then you should have something like this. It doesn't have to be perfect though, because we are going to be going over the eyeliner with some eyeshadow to smoke it out, so don't worry if it's a little bit messy. I need to remember to drink my tea as well, otherwise I'm going to be sat here at the end of the video with a freezing cold cup of tea, which nobody likes. So I'm going to use this brush from Morphe. Again, no number on it, so I can't tell you exactly which one it is. It's got a nice thin brush on the end, and I'm going to go in with this dark brown, sort of warm brown shade, and I'm gonna pack that on to where we've put that eyeliner and just slightly above it as well, and slightly in towards the middle of my eye. We're just going to keep going with that until we're happy with the amount of eyeshadow we've got on there. You can always go in with a slightly darker shade as well on top of that if you want, which I think I will do. I'm going to go with this shade here just to darken it up a little bit. Again, this doesn't matter if it's too messy, because we're going to be going back in with a fluffy brush to blend it all out properly in a minute. And then I'm going to use this brush from Cash Beauty. Again, no number. I don't know where they keep their numbers on these brushes, but I'm going to go in with that shade that I started with and blend that out. And then I'm going to go in with this very light pink shade. It's almost white, and this is the Real Techniques base shadow brush. And I'm just going to put that on my inner corner and bring that slightly into the middle. And that just helps to brighten that inner corner up a little bit. So I'm going to leave my eyes there for now. On to base. I'm going to use the Vitamin E Skincare Moisturiser from Superdrug. This is my go-to at the moment. I love this stuff. And again, very budget friendly. And then for primer, I'm going to use the Primark Prep and Perfect Primer. This is the dupe of the Bobbi Brown, I believe, but I absolutely love this as well. It's very good, and it's $4.99, no, $4.50. I'm just going to put that everywhere that I put my moisturiser. And then I'm going to use the Rimmel Matte Perfection Foundation in the shade Fair Ivory. And I always put that on the back of my hand, about 1.5 pumps. And then this Real Techniques brush, this is 071. And then just pick a little bit of that up on your brush and put it on your face. I tend to apply it with this brush and then use another one to blend it out a little bit better. At this stage I'm going to take this brush. It's a foundation brush, but I don't remember where I got it from. So, but yeah, it's got a nice big fat brush on the end, and just blend that out so you don't have any streaky lines. Then we're going to go in with the cream contour. This is from Primark, and I'm just going to put that here and here, a little bit on my forehead and a little bit on my nose as well. And then I'm going to go in with this brush from Morphe to blend that all out. This stuff blends really nicely and is a good shade if you're pale. I've got the shade light to medium, so if you're pale like me, then it's a very good shade. And then I'm going to use the Rimmel Multitasker Concealer. This is the shade 010 Porcelain. I'm just going to use that under my eyes because it is a very light shade. A little bit here and a little bit here and here. And then with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Fair Beige, I'm gonna put that here, a little bit up here and a little bit down here as well. And I'm gonna go back in with the brush that we blended the foundation out with and go over these parts and my forehead. And then with the concealer brush that we started with at the beginning, I'm going to blend the rest out. And with that concealer, you can kind of clean up any eyeshadow that may have gone out of place. And just give it a nice sharp edge there. And again, back in with this brush just around the edges to make sure it's all blended nicely. I'm going to use the Rare Beauty blush in the shade Hope, and I'm just going to pop a little bit there and there. This stuff is very pigmented, so you don't need a lot of it. And then the same with the Rare Beauty liquid luminizer in the shade Mesmerize. Just going to pop that above where I put the blush and a tiny bit on the end of my nose. And I'm going to use this cream blush brush from the same place that I got the other one, which I don't remember where it was. And we're just going to blend that out. Blend that bit on the nose, and any excess just sort of pop that on the nose area. And then when you're happy that everything's blended out properly, you're going to powder. I'm using the Revolution Translucent Loose Powder, and I'm just going to pop it in this lid and then go in with my Triguel Cosmetics Powder Puff. Just want to get a bit on there and then work it in on the back of your hand, and then put it under your eyes like so. I always do under my eyes with this, and then my chin, and also a little bit on my forehead as well. And then I'll go in with my powder brush and just dust over the other areas to make sure it's all set properly. I'm going to use this blush brush from PLouise and this Revolution blush in Hot Spice. And I'm going to go in with this shade here. Just pat that over the areas that you put the liquid blush. And then I'm going to go back in with this brush that we used, and with whatever's left over on it, I'm just going to run that on my lower lash line. And then I'm going to go in with the Well Brow Tinted Gel. I can't see what shade this is, but it's the one with that colour on the lid. So I'm just going to brush this through my eyebrows. It's so easy and I feel like it makes such a difference, like so quickly. And then I'm going to use the Rimmel Extra Super Lash Mascara. I'm going to put that on my upper and lower lashes. Mascara is my favourite part to do because it makes the look come together, but it's also my least favourite part to actually apply. For lips, I'm going to use the Colour Intense lip liner from MUA in the shade Obsession, and lipstick I'm going to use the Satin Sheen Lip Stylo, also from MUA, and that's in the shade Heroic. So I'm just going to line my lips with this. I don't tend to overline, just because I personally don't like the way it looks on me. I try and stay within my natural lip line. And then a little bit of this. And then I sometimes just use my fingers just to blend it out a little bit. And then we're going to finish off with the e.l.f. Power Grip Setting Spray. This has got such a fine mist. I absolutely love it. And there we go, that is the finished look. Like I said at the beginning, if you want to know any of the products, I've listed them all, so you don't have to go looking through the video again if you've forgotten something. Let me know in the comments below if there's any other makeup looks that you'd like me to try, and I will do my best to do that for you. So I guess all that's left to say is thank you for watching. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more videos in the future, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!